Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Pokemon Emerald post-game. Today I start the long and grueling mini-series in conquering Pokemon Emerald's Battle Frontier, meaning all the silver and gold symbols from each facility master, as well as getting a streak of 100 in the Battle Tower for the secret base decoration. However, I will be setting strict rules for myself. These rules aim to be accessible and allow anyone to recreate my team. The rules are going to be no RNG manipulation, as it requires a computer. No trading starters or trade evolution, since not everyone has the hardware to trade. No arbitrary code execution, but the battle tower cloning is allowed. No non-renewable items on a dead battery. That includes many of the TMs. No Shoal Cave exclusive items, which means the Never Melt Ice and the Shell Bell. And the last one is no Pokerus to EV train our Pokemon with. It is too rare unless you're glitching. I've used Smogon's Gen 3 Battle Frontier discussion and records forum as reference to find the best Pokemon for my rules. It's a really awesome forum, you should really check it out. They will all have universal rules in no duplicate Pokemon species, but you can use the same evolutionary family if you really want to. No duplicate items and no bag items. Additionally, the battles themselves will be on set battle style, and the Pokemon I'll show you in the chart are all banned. Also, the Soul Do items effect in raising the Lati special attack and special defense is intentionally negated because it is an event item. In single battles only, once you get a high enough win streak, you will face the Frontier Brain to earn a Battle Frontier symbol, one for silver, and if you continue the streak, eventually one for gold. If you lose at any point, though, you will have to restart your entire streak from 0. Alright, slight change of plans. I freaking hate the factory. Let me show you my trainer cards, and this is how many battle points I gained just from losing. It's I'm having trouble getting through rounds 5 through 6, and even before then I get unlucky sometimes. I have a good feel for it. I know which Pokemon are good and which ones are a threat, but nah, I decided I'm gonna do that last. Now we are here in the battle points exchange because, like I said, the very first item we should buy, I believe she sells it right here, not the focus band, the choice band. 64 battle points, raises the move's power but permits only that move. Here's your prize. Oh, and I also want to use this item, or buy this item, the Bright Powder. It's a really good item. I believe it lowers the opponent's accuracy by 10%. Now I bought those, but we're not going to use them quite yet because the facility I plan to do after the factory was right here. This is a battle pyramid. Advance through the battle quests. There's a Hex Maniac that hangs around here. Welcome. I shall be pleased to tell you what misfortunes await in the pyramid. Level 50. Ah, I see a shower of sparks, and in it I see your Pokemon struggling with paralysis. Whether you believe my fortunes or not, the choice is yours. Before you start the next round, this NPC will tell you like what kind of wild Pokemon you're gonna face in the pyramid. The shower of sparks means electric moves and Pokemon that can have Thunder Wave, where the courage of trainers are put to the test. Welcome to the battle pyramid. Here's the guide to the battle quests. Alright, let's challenge you, level 50. Now for the first, wait, what? Oh, now for the first one, DK, I have Earthquake, BrickBreak, Shadow Ball, and Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam's gonna be just a general coverage move when I can't use any of these other moves super effectively. It's very good for the battle pyramid because a lot of the battles are just one-turn battles, especially the wild Pokemon that are so annoying to escape. DK will just shred them. gonna be in place of Nexus. Polaris, obviously very good all-around special sweeper. Ernus, I believe it's a mixed attacker. No, Ernus is a physical attacker who has flamethrower just for Starmie and Fortress. I'm gonna mute my mic and go through the battle pyramid and tell you all about it. The battle pyramid is the most unique out of all the facilities. You cannot bring your own held items, but you are given a pyramid bag with a maximum of 10 inventory slots. It is the best facility to start with besides the factory, since you aren't bringing your own held items because they're not allowed. You must scale 7 floors of the pyramid in a dark room with each of them. Defeating trainers and wild Pokemon will give you slightly more view for that floor only. Running from wild Pokemon does have a chance to fail even if you are faster or have the ability to run away, which is kinda stupid in my opinion. So it is ideal to have a choice band user like Slacking up in the front when you find one. Defeated trainers will give you either a hint where the exit is, how many trainers are left, or how many items are left. So talk to them often if you're just starting a floor. After clearing the 7 floors, the round ends, and the Pyramid King will challenge you at the end of your 3-round streak for silver and 10 for gold. You will not get a free heal before battle, so make sure to heal before entering the 7th blue tile on those rounds. You can use your pyramid bag in the trainer battles, which is nice. Keep that in mind in case you need to revive a Pokemon to win. Slacking is overall the best option because it bypasses Truant a lot of the times to destroy most wild Pokemon with a choice band, and it gets access to Shadow Ball thanks to Smeargle. Starmie is the second best overall, as it is your special attacker with Stab, Water, and Psychic. Those hit really hard with a modest, fully EV in special attack. A small tip to avoid wasting revives like I did: do not take off your choice bands from Slacking. And on some floors you want Starmie to lead, but switch into Metagross to wall many Pokemon on the poison floor and run away. Notably Fortress, Skarmory, and Weezing. The 10 best items to keep in your pyramid bag are going to be Hyper Potions, Elixirs, Revives, Lumberries, Max Revives, Sacred Ashes, and until the end of the round you'll have 4 free slots when you equip the best held items, which is the Choice Band, the Leftovers, and Bright Powder, in that order. And now let me introduce you to the Pokemon I'll use for the Battle Frontier. They are all bred with 31 IV in speed to avoid going second as much as possible. It takes a while. If you're curious about the process, it is included in the guide I will mention in a bit. First off, Polaris the Starmie. They're a budget Latios, but they're still good. Good sweeping stat with Bolt Beam coverage. Nice stab, surf, and psychic. Helps it a lot against the poison and fighting types. Starmie's biggest weakness is Mirror Coat, because they are forced to KO themselves, but hopefully you can revenge kill with whoever's our second. Nexus, the Metagross. I said before, Metagross is an elite Battle Frontier Pokemon, pseudo-legendary physical tank that cannot be intimidated or poisoned, making it very durable. It has Psychic even though it's Adamant because their moves are going to be rearranged a lot, and Psychic is very good for the poison floor in the Battle Pyramid. Ernus the Salamence, another pseudo-legendary from Gen 3, a physical sweeper that can set up with Dragon Dance. It is immune to ground and can switch into fighting attacks very nicely with Intimidate and its flying typing. Flamethrower is taught even though it's adamant. It is very important. Keep it to kill Skarmory and Fortress. And also not to get walled by a Shedinja. DK the Slacking, the highest attack usable in the facility, and overall ridiculously good stats. It does have Truant, but it can be worked around in 2 or 3 facilities, one of them being the Battle Pyramid. It is generally preferred over Metagross in these ones, especially with its access to a TM-less Shadow Ball for ghost types like Shedinja, and psychic types. I will briefly explain the process. Preparation alone takes so outrageously long, even if you're using glitches. I initially wanted to do this glitchless, but it is so unreasonably long. And I also got impatient and sped up the EV training on an emulator. The whole facility I'm going to use save states after the pyramid for demonstration purposes, and load up the save file after I got the gold symbol from the pyramid, because I did that one legitimately. The reason we choose level 50 because IVs matter a bit less and health bars deplete a bit faster. But thanks to all the trial and error, I typed a glitchless guide to how I prepared for all the facilities, with parts you may want to skip by cloning. But let me tell you something, I don't know how Game Freak thought it was somehow acceptable to have the IV system alone, not even mentioning the rare candies, PP-ups, TMs, and move tutors for in real life and in-game competitive play. It is straight up cruel. Like I said, this little mini-series will not be canon to my cartridge because I'm going to load the save after I got the battle pyramid. I'm going to use save states for all the facilities after because it is really hard without Latios and Swampert. Okay, we are at the 7th floor of the 3rd round, which means we are about to fight for the silver symbol. Now I'm gonna see how my Pokemon are doing in PowerPoints. Don't think we're gonna need 10 surfs, so I'm going to save those. Everyone has the ideal items I want them to. Leftovers for Metagross, Shabelle for... excuse me, Polaris. Nexus has leftovers, DK has Choice Band. Everyone's ready, so... let's do this. It's a delight to see you here. Unfortunately, you are second by a mere fraction of time. Our chief has already conquered the pyramid ahead of you. However, my young explorer, you are a trainer. Assert your power and take the glory of the pinnacle from our chief. Now, please, when you are ready, take one more step of courage. You mean 3 steps, young adventurer. Wouldn't you agree that explorations are the grandest of adventures? Your own wits, your own strength, your own Pokemon, and above all, only your own courage to lead you through unknown worlds. Ah yes, indeed, this life is grand. Grand, is it? I'm Brandon. I'm the Pyramid King, which means I'm in charge here. Most people call me the Chief. You coming here means you have that much confidence in yourself, am I right? Haha, this should be exciting. Now then, bring your courage to our battle. Pyramid King Brandon would like to battle. This is a Frontier Brain. It's gonna lead off with level 50 Regirock. Gonna have Quick Claw for its item, Clear Body for its ability, Explosion, Superpower, Earthquake, and Ancient Power. It will be Adamant Nature, which with a really evened out EV spread. But this thing likes to go for a Quick Claw Explosion once it takes out your first Pokemon, and it is weak. So I have Polaris up in front. We're just gonna surf it. Even if Polaris goes down, Polaris is not my win condition for this fight. Earthquake, that is non-stab. I hope it doesn't kill. Yeah. Now, it is at this point when Regirock loves to go for Quick Claw Explosion, but it doesn't matter if Polaris goes down. And it didn't get the activation, which is really nice. Oh, you're saying out Regi is your 3rd Pokemon. Pure Ice type, Clear Body for its ability, Chesto Berry for its held item, Ice Beam, Amnesia, Thunder, Rest. It is Modest Nature with a really even EV spread, like before, but it has a little bit more in defense instead of special defense. Yeah, I don't have anything to hit it with super effectively. I'm just gonna surf it. Or actually, Psychic would have been maybe better to maybe get the special. No, doesn't matter if we got a special defense drop. Oh no, it hits a Thunder. Ouch. Ice Beam, Thunder. I want to save DK for his last Pokemon because his last Pokemon can hit Metagross super effectively, so we may as well get Nexus's use or value out now. I mean, we could go for a MeteorMash, that would definitely one-hit kill. Sure, why not? Destroyed. Yeah, the 3 Regis unfortunately aren't the best Pokemon. Your final one is gonna be Registeel. Leftovers for its held item, Clear Body for its ability, Pure Steel type. Earthquake, Metal Claw, Toxic, Iron Defense. It is Adamant Nature with the following EV spread. Doesn't have any in physical defense though, so we can just Earthquake it. It can Earthquake us back, but it's off of 75 non-stab, even if it is Adamant nature. And Nexus is a freaking tank. See, it didn't even do that much. And wow, we didn't even need to use Choice Band, DK's BrickBreak. This is that easy. Or Earthquake, whichever one. And we defeated Pyramid King Brandon. That's it, you've done great. You've worked hard for this. Ha ha ha, grand it was. Grand, yes indeed. Well done. You've earned the recognition. Your frontier pass, please. And we've got the brave symbol, the silver one. Young explorer, I'm looking forward to our next meeting. Goodbye. You've done the unthinkable. You defeated the Pyramid King and conquered the Battle Pyramid. Slight problem. Yep, we need to make sure we can hold 10 items in our bag. I'll be right back. You've handled the battle bag, young explorer, and commendation of your courage. We will give you these battle points. How many do we get? 16. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Wow, that was way easier than Battle Factory Silver. We look forward to your next challenge. Now to get the gold symbol, we would have to complete 10 rounds of the Battle Pyramid in a row. So that's gonna take a very long time, so I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Right, I think that's all the preparations I want to make. We are in the 70th floor, and we're about to complete it. We're here at the top. It is a delight to see you here. Unfortunately, you are second by a mere fraction of time. Our chief has already conquered the pyramid ahead of you. However, my young explorer, you are a trainer. Assert your power and take the glory of the pinnacle from our chief. Now please, when you're ready, take one more step of courage. You finally return, young explorer. Your adventure seems to come deep from within your heart. Yes, you are exactly as I was in my own youth. Ah, the passionate, the dangerous, the desperate. Those days of death-defying, life-affirming adventures are back. Now then, I sense my own courage is off the meter. Everything you have, I'm braced for it all. Pyramid King Brandon would like to battle. It's gonna lead off with level 50 Articuno. Scope lens for its item, it is Ice and Flying type. It will have the moves Blizzard, Water Pulse, Aerial Ace, and Reflect. It is mild nature. All of its Pokemon will be mild nature and will be effort valued in 6 HP, 252 defense, and 252 speed. Oh. I did not mean to lead off with Polaris, but Polaris kinda does pretty well against Articuno. I'm gonna Thunderbolt and see what happens. I know for sure it's a 2-hit kill. Oh, barely. Oh, and you missed a Blizzard. Come on, Brandon. Get your head in the game. Yeah, another Thunderbolt will do it. I didn't even plan to have Polaris up in front. But this fight is admittedly kinda easy. Your next Pokemon, Zapdos. Electric and Flying type. Lumberry for its held item, so don't try to status it. Thunder, Detect, Drill Peck, and Light Screen. Now I really need Polaris for his last Pokemon, so I'm gonna switch into... Well, Nexus was gonna be my Zapdos killer, but DK should do just fine against it. Oh, and you land a Thunder, ouch. That'll probably kill us. Oh no, we outspeed, we're faster. DK is Jolly Max Speed. Yeah. All we have to do is land a Hyper Beam and you're dead. And your last Pokemon's gonna be the Moltres. We are loafing around. And you landed the Fire Blast. Moltres, Fire Flying, Bright Powder for its held item, so it'll be a bit annoying to hit because of that -10 accuracy. Fire Blast, Hyper Beam, Aerial Ace, and Safeguard. Yeah, Polaris is my Moltres killer. He does have the 3 legendary birds, and his general strat is supposed to be dual screens plus Safeguard, but the legendary birds aren't good defensively. I landed the Surf. I know this is a guaranteed 1-hit KO because I did the damage calcs before going into this fight. Moltres is fainted, and we defeated Pyramid King Brandon. Wow, first try. That's it. You've done it. You've kept working for this. Ha 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 ha, remarkable. Yes, it's grand indeed, young explorer. You bested me through and through. Here, I want you to have this. And we received our first gold symbol because the factory was so freaking annoying. Ah yes, it just goes to show that I have much to learn still. May our paths cross again. Farewell, for now, young explorer. Welcome back. Yeah, now we have to rearrange our bag. I'll be right back. And there we are, we're finally done with the battle pyramid. It's really easy. Like the first time I did this I was very intimidated, but all you need are sweepers to get to like breeze through this. Now for the gold fight against Brandon, if you want a nearly guaranteed chance of winning, train up a Rhydon and switch to it after your Articuno killer goes down because it's immune to Zapdos' Thunder, resists his Drill Peck, and then for Moltres, it resists Fire Blast and resists Aerial Ace. Well, Rhydon hits both of them with Stab, Rock Slide. Very powerful. But anyways, that's gonna be it from me for today. Thank you all for watching. In the next episode, what facility am I gonna do? Let me check. Oh, I'm gonna be doing the Battle Pipe. So, I'll see you all in the next one when I go to that facility.